Welcome back. A University of Toronto research team is celebrating a molecular milestone. The team has uncovered a way to potentially combat one of the most severe complications of COVID-19 infections. And as Maleeha Sheikh tells us, there's optimism that this could be a step in keeping future COVID patients out of the ICU.
So using organ-on-a-chip technology, we discovered a molecule that can help attenuate this secretion of inflammatory cytokines and cytokine storm.
It's a scary thought and a potentially life-threatening scenario when your own immune system responds in a way that actually harms you instead of helps you. And this research team at the University of Toronto has found a way to help protect COVID-19 patients who may find themselves in that dire situation.
During this cytokine storm-like phenomena, it actually causes the dysfunction in our blood vessels. And this dysfunction can actually cause those immune cells to migrate into those secondary organs, including heart and liver, and can actually cause a widespread of the damages, including a heart failure.
U of T researchers say cytokine storms are known to happen in some COVID-19 patients as well as other illnesses. A big challenge during the pandemic has been trying to understand why some people who get COVID experience cytokine storms while others do not. These two researchers have been using organ-on-a-chip technology to study the problem. It allows them to figure out how the virus affects different human tissues without having to work with human patients.
We make miniaturized tissues in this lab, microfabrication lab, and then we take them to CL3 facility where we can infect these tissues with SARS-CoV-2, and we can figure out which tissues get infected, which tissues get productively infected, which means they can infect other cells, and which tissues are prone to damage from inflammation.
But we actually thought we could also repurpose our organ-on-a-chip system to not only study the disease progressions, but also study the drug efficacies in a really rapid fashion.
In the study, the researchers found the molecule enhanced vascular functions and repaired the harmful effects of COVID-19.
But the molecules that we discovered through these screens, once they pass appropriate regulatory approvals, they can be used in patients.
The researchers say it could take at least 2 to 3 years before this treatment could be used, adding this should help clinicians be more prepared if there's ever another pandemic. For City News, I'm Maleeha.